Have you ever considered doing a crossover set with Marvel? I can't say we've ever considered that. These scores are rough. Another small egg. Man. Mutants, Elderwood. Man. Why do you think it is a bad idea to have a testing mode? Because part of the excitement of TFT is the excitement of chasing rare and unique possibilities, right? Like, what happens when I get a 3-star Tom Kench and feed him a 3-star Kha'Zix? That should be rare and exciting and hard to do. If you can literally just load up a game and try it out, not as fun. So I think it takes a lot of the fun away from the game long term. By the way, I'm pretty sure with 100% certainty, if I bet $10,000 that at least 5 people every game would ask what's in the egg, I would have a lot of money. Hey, appreciate the donation. Hey, Mort, great work setting up worlds. This $5 for a nice warm cappuccino on me to help get through the day. Thank you. I will take you up on that. Built diff? Built diff with these items? I think it's built diff with these items. I think it's built diff with these items. Let's go. Hopefully we can hit some 2 stars. Does that make the tome somewhat useless, though? It does. It does. Built different definitely goes down with the tome here. But the trick to using this tome is to make Socialite, usually. Or Mercs. We could go Mercs, too. I'm going to buy this Quinn when we can get it out, but... Okay, maybe it's a Merc game? This got weird. This got real weird. Alright, I need a Lulu. Pay attention, we need to find a Lulu. We need to find a Lulu. The egg-giving tome makes built different kind of odd. Yep, sure does. Why Lulu? So, again, I've explained this a bunch of times. I'll explain it once more, and then I'm never explaining it again. The way Tome works is you need at least 6 traits to get 1 guaranteed trait, okay? So if I put in a Lulu, I will have Merc, Twin Shot, Challenger, Bruiser, Yordle, and Enchanter. That will be 6. But of those 6, Twin Shot, Enchanter, and Yordle, they don't have emblems. So those 3 are out of the pool, which means my guaranteed emblem will either be a Merc, Challenger, or Bruiser. So 33% chance to get that Merc emblem. That is the highest possible chance to maximize your odds of getting what you want here. If I put this in, it would be a 25% chance. So. Or you can just use the tome and open and trust the heart of the cards. True. True. Mort's so smart he could design a game. It's impossible. Impossible. There are no worthless emblems in my grandpa's tome. Alright, that's funny. That's funny. Still no Lulu, though. Worst part of this egg is that it takes up bench space? Oh, yes. the way I lost bench space during the PvE rounds was terrible. I'd almost have to throw the game because of that bench space that was taken up. I feel like with 100% certainty, the people that point out the bench thing are the people that, like, barely play the game, but they're like, ah, I've identified that a bench space was in fact taken. Like, you're not wrong. A bench spot was taken. What is the actual impact to you? Not very big. Mackie CM, appreciate the prime. Alright, I'm gonna have to put in something strong here. Otherwise I'm gonna die. I don't really want to die. I don't like dying. Oh god, I missed a bunch of questions. Hey Mort, just a simple question. What is in the egg? Oh my god, stop. You spammers. Hey Mort, I just watched your Draven Sniper game. For a potential fix for Draven, what if his VIP bonus directly converted his Debonair AP into AD or attack speed? I think we could have done that, but I think that would have been worse than the Armor Shred, and that would have made him super reliant on Last Whisper. So, his spell does scale with AP, so he still hits harder. So I don't think it would have been necessary, but I still really need that Lulu. Alright, I might just do this and risk the 25%. No, I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush. Who's weak in the lobby? Okay, I'm not gonna put it in yet. Do you prefer egg or egg? Capital egg. So I had a random shower thought like a month ago that was the exact thing to add to all the goofy skin lines and KDA and stuff. Why not go with the Doctor Strange theme of Multiverse Madness? So the Multiverse Madness thing could totally work, but I also think it's a cop-out, and I think it only works once. Saying, hey, the solution is we're not going to have thematic cohesion because it's multiverse feels like a very weak answer. It's acceptable, but it's weak. So that would be my kind of answer to that. Like, it would work, but... Corki? Corki would only give me 5 traits. Corki doesn't work, guys. Corki would only give me 5 traits as I would have 2 twin shots. Loose streak built diff Pepe laugh? Yup. Yup, it's definitely not the ideal way to play it, but we're limit testing here. Are you and the team happy keeping TFT under the league umbrella, or would you guys one day want the client to be standalone? At this point, I don't think the returns on making it standalone are worth it. Like, in a time of infinite worlds and infinite resources, would starting on our own have been better in our own engine? Maybe. Maybe, honestly. But at this point, it wouldn't be worth the return. Why do I always low roll when I open the eggs from my yard? Why are you not opening the book? I was waiting for this exact situation. I'm now going to open it and pray for Merc. If we get Challenger or Bruiser, I'm going to be very sad. But I'll just put Challenger on this, and this is going to become my carry for a bit. Okay, here we go. Boom. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Well, we're gonna have to start win streaking, which is not great, but as I'm down an augment, like this still is not a good game, and this still feels like a third at best, unless I get ridiculously lucky. I don't like the spot I'm in right now. Dun, 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 dun. Isn't Riot able to provide effectively unlimited manpower for a new client? No, that's not how life works. No. Can I mean this... Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I don't want to single anyone out. So how do you know the chance of higher for mercs now? Or was I'm not doing the explanation again. If someone can clip it, but I explained very clearly how I knew it was a 33% chance. So. Nine women can have a baby in a month. That's a good analogy. That's a good analogy. Int Moo, who's been in our lobby a couple times, leveled to 6 and tortured us. Okay. From a coding dev perspective, having to build off the League engine and client, are there any restrictions that hinder the team's creativity? Yeah, I mean, it's still a 12, 13-year-old engine, so yes, it hampers us a lot. But I'm at 43 health. This is painful. How do you think the egg will impact the meta? Everyone getting a tome means a lot of the vertical chase traits will be a little bit, or a lot of bit easier to get, and we'll see a lot more of those. Fabaniski, appreciate the tier 1. Thank you. I don't know. I've probably just played this wrong at this point. We're too weak. Built diff merc keg. Okay. I get it, guys. Soju's not streaming. Hopefully we can at least get some kills here. Honestly, I'm okay with losing a few more fights, so... That was still a pretty bad loss, though. Hopefully an augment that actually helps us here. That was not it. One more loss, go all in. Pink Zach, appreciate the 2 months. Did you see the 16-game Mercs losing streak? No, I did not. I keep playing too silly of stuff. Like, I should not have taken Built Diff, then played Merc. Like, that was definitely a mistake. So, got baited. Trying to think if there's any way I could turn this around. I'd need a miracle like Kaisa or Zeri. Miracle Zeri, maybe? Not a question, just some love and appreciation. Thanks for what you and the devs do. Thank you. Appreciate that. Cold Cornflakes. Appreciate the prime. Alright, level 5. We might win this. We might win this. If we don't win this, it's fine. If we do win this, cool. That Cassidon is very tanky. I think we win this. Yay! We cashed out without having to try. Woohoo! Feels good. Is there a good 4-cost carry? Nope. Spatula? Sure, why not? I should not take a spatula. I should not take a spatula. Don't take a spatula. The thing I hate about this patch is Nocturne, not because he's extremely strong, but the ultimate is such a pain in the butt, because meta comps make you play at least one socialite and your carry stays there, and obviously the blue buff Nocturne completely takes out of the fight. Interesting take. A lot of gold, not much else. Gold Nico Tome. I'm gonna fast 8 and hope for Tom Kench. and then I gotta get a real carry. If I can get a real carry, this could be the craziest first place ever. But I would need a real carry real quick. Oh, could you stop that? Did the 5-cost odds get reverted? Nope, they didn't. Mort, thank you for putting up with the trolls. It's tilting as viewers, let alone as the host. My question is, how many points do force a Mal's mid lane game? Quite a few. I don't think anyone really wants to watch me play League. This guy is really strong, and now we must roll down next turn. Alright, fastest 8th ever, let's go! Let's go, fastest 8th ever. Any percent 8th place? True. Would you consider adding more time after the bigger eggs open? Feels a bit rushed to figure out where to put everything. Probably not. That being said, I do like the idea of maybe moving the opening instead of from like 4-1 to 3-7. I mean, we're just desperation trying to stay alive. And of course we face the assassin player. I'm dead. I'm actually dead here, I think. Well, we lived, barely. Jesus. Thank God for that front line. Thank God for that front line. Need a 5-cost. Need an actually good 5-cost. Tom Kench would be the best, obviously. Okay, now we have an interesting choice. Because Kaisa just says, hey, let's ignore built different. But Zeri might actually be better here. Yeah, I'm going to go Zeri. I think I'm going to go Zeri here. Oh, Zeri does... Oh, no, never mind. Zeri has Sniper, too. Yeah. Can't be Zeri. Let's just go this. Hopefully we can hit the other Kaisa. We still need the Tom Kench over the Vi. Okay. Drop Merc? Nah. Too greedy. Jinx Vi combo? Not with these items. Not with these items. It's really just we need to find Tom Kench for Zach, and that's it. And then we're good to go. Tom Kench for Zach. We're going to get a carousel choice. Maybe we have a shot here. That's really what it comes down to. Five costs. Five costs. Oh, come on! Isn't it TK over Camille? Yeah, that's probably better. That's probably better. It was Challenger Spat? Yeah, you're right. You're right. Keep donkey roll. Yes! Okay, 7 mercs. We just gotta win a fight now. We just need to win fights, and then it'll start snowballing out of control. If we can win fights, it will snowball. Because 7 Mercenary got a big buff this patch. It's looking quite good. Okay, this might have just saved us. Holy moly. Here we go. We might have just saved this. Holy moly. What is mutant? Elderwood. Who cares? Elderwood. Okay. Let's turn this around. Let's turn this around. 7 merc. Give me that 17 gold of value. Binary airdrop. It's binary airdrop, and it's not even close. It's binary airdrop. The value we're going to get here is going to be nutty. That was 2 more item components. Let's see here. Best way to get value from that. Do this here. For now, it's put this here, put this here, put this here. Get some massive binary value here. 3-star Cassidon, it's fine. There we go, that's some value. That's some value. Can we still win, though? We gotta keep winning, because if we keep winning, it'll pay out like crazy. Don't die, Kaisa. You're my carry. Okay, we're good. Okay, okay. Give me that value. Give me that value. Alright, what did we get this time? 2 more item components. Sick. Sick. Eventually, it's not going to be binary, though, but binary got us through here, so... Okay. Big spikes, big spikes. Maybe we come back here. We got that Kaisa too. Got a lot of item value. The 7 Merc buff. Come on, Tactician's Crowns. Come on, Tactician's Crowns. Holy moly. Two more items again. Might be Locket here? No. I think it's just that. Get the binary value for now. Oh, nice Shroud. I like the way we hit Singed. Kaisa, carry me. Kaisa, carry me. Tom Kench? Nice. More items. You just got a Thieves Gloves? Well, that Thieves Gloves is going to sit on the bench. Oh man, we're making a comeback here. The problem is Kaisa going to be able to carry it by herself? And she might with all these items. It might be a GG. Can I hit 9 from here is the $1 million question. That's a lot of gold. I could just make the Shroud. I don't want that. I don't want that. I think we just make the Shroud. These Gloves stays on the bench. Cool, good Shroud again. Kaisa, do the job! This Victor could kill me. Hopefully not, but it could. Okay, we're good. Might be a wrap here, folks. Might be a wrap here. Another Merc on Carousel open selling Challenger? What do you mean? I want Challenger. Oof. Well, we top forward no matter what happens. Request game song. What do we got here? Ooh, good choice. Not gonna play 15 minutes of it, but good choice. That's a Nico and a bunch more gold. I could level up right now. Leveling up gets me what, though? Nothing. Built different Victor, who then got grabbed immediately? It is built diff Victor, though. I don't know. It's feeling pretty good. Mort sell challengers so Kaisa can get attack speed from built diff chatting. No! What? Stop. Stop trolling. But I see what you're saying. If I got a Merc emblem, I could get rid of Quinn. I get it now. I get it. An item. 2 5 costs. Some gold. I'm not playing Silco. I will feed Silco, though. No, no 3-star Vi. Okay, that Zeri could do a lot of damage, but thankfully Kaisa got out of the way. Yeah, at this point we might just be too far ahead. I think we win this. Oh, the 7 Merc turnaround. Holy moly. We did it, folks. I think we did it. Do 2 lockets on the same enchanter work for boosting attack speed with Ardent? Not doubly. So much gold. Okay, now we're getting to the point where the items are starting to be redundant. Alright, and then we have add song to playlist. What do we got here? Adding. Like, I can't even place the Zephyr. I can't place the Zephyr. Good Shroud. It might not matter. Where's my Kaisa? Okay, she's still alive. Oh, that was a little closer than I wanted it to be, though. Wait. Oh, God, that was a little close. That Victor did a lot of work. Zephyr greater than whatever you get through binary? I can't place it, though. The problem is I can't last minute place it, because binary fills the slots instantly. Another Thieves' Gloves. There's the Morello. Screw it, Last Whisper. Ah, too slow. Alright, this Zeri is still scary, though. This actually has me a little worried. I do have a lot of item value, but... Zeri's still alive. Don't die, Kaisa. Okay, we're chasing. That's a spatula. Oh, give me a Tactician's Crown. That would be great. That's another Kaisa. Okay. Where's the Victors, man? There we go. Whew. Good Shroud. Is this double kill? This might be double kill, and this might just be it. Holy moly, if this is a comeback. Okay, double kill. Show me the double kill. End my stress. There we go. 7 Mercenary. Come back. Whoo. Holy moly, that's a GG.